BD Saint, dude. I mean, the thing is it's interesting because, and we've had this discussion a lot, and you're a regular BD Saint, and by saying that, I'm guessing you haven't heard what I've been saying about. Hey, Navari, what's up tonight, dude? But basically, like, this game is lacking in a lot of ways, and if you latch on to what it's lacking, then you can easily have a really bad time with this game. You know, the AI is not good, the cop system's a mess. Like, there's a lot of problems with this game. But here's the thing. There's so much good stuff in this game. And if you focus on that instead, there's actually a lot of really, really, really good stuff in this game. There's great side quests. The main story's awesome. The world is big and fun to explore. Like, if you focus on the stuff it's lacking, you will disappoint yourself because the game is lacking. The game is lacking. End of story. The game needs work. It needs patches. The game is lacking. And also, real talk, not cool for the PR side of CD Projekt Red to basically, like, not allow console stuff to go out for reviews and then sell a $60 game on consoles that in some cases is just trashy. Like, it was just bad. Like, that is not cool. CDPR for that is in a deficit. They're going to need to earn the trust back of consumers for that. That was shady. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. End of story. Not cool. That being said, the developer side of CDPR, the non we're trying to screw console gamers side, which is a side of this company, they not only did a great job with some of it, but I think over time it's going to become really, really, really good. Really good. I think this game, in another 6 months to a year, depending on how hard they work on it, and I really have no clue how hard they're going to work on this game. I have no idea. This game could be like a masterpiece if they give it enough time. So yeah, I gotta say, dude, I'm really interested to see how CDPR is going to do this. I'm really curious because CDPR, before this release, CDPR was like the gold standard of how to do it right. And then this game got released and they are now in a PR deficit. There's a lot of people that feel, let's be blunt, screwed by CDPR. So here's the thing, and I've said this a lot on this channel. I'm all right with people making mistakes. Shit happens. Stockholders get pissed. People make dumb mistakes. But what I want to know, and what means more to me, is how are you going to clean up after your mistakes? Like, okay, now that it's out and parts of it kind of suck, like, are you going to bust ass and make this really good? Now, they're already refunding everybody. That's a good first step. That's a very good first step. But it's also kind of annoying to refund shit. A lot of times it takes a lot of time out of your life to do it. So it's not exactly like a huge plus. It's good, but, you know, like it would have been better if they didn't release it in the first place. But yeah, so what matters to me is what's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. Are they going to put out a roadmap? Release major patches and be like, okay guys, we got this and we're going to deliver? Or are they going to pull a Bethesda and like go dead silent for the next 3 months and then very slowly add stuff in, and a lot of it's not even what the community is begging for? Like, there's the next 3 to 6 months are going to be very telling because a lot of people have lost faith in CDPR, rightfully so. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I have faith in them, but then again, I came in here with like really high faith in them. There's no question after all this that even people like me are kind of like, come on, man. We gotta see this. We gotta do this right. I mean, the console stuff especially that's like, I'm just gonna say it. That's like EA levels of shady. The console stuff is like EA levels of shady. Like, we're not going to show the console. We're going to charge you $60 for it. And we're going to release it in a terrible state. That sucks. that's bad. Like, that's bad. I'm gonna say it how it is. That's bad. I'm not talking to the devs at CDPR right now. I'm talking about the PR people that thought that was okay. And more importantly, here's what's even crazier. I thought CDPR was a smart company. What did they think was gonna happen? Like, how could anyone have played that with the crashing and the bad loading? Like, what did they think was gonna happen? You know? Like, what did they think was gonna happen? That's one of the things that the last few days I've really been thinking about it. Anyway. It's wild. Money? Well, now they're refunding shit. I know it's the money thing. It'd be different if they weren't offering refunds. Corpos, man, I tell you, corpos. Yeah, maybe it was just the pressure of releasing the game. Maybe that was it. Maybe they just had to like get the game out so like people could stop busting their door down. Huh. No, they are refunding. They've announced that they're refunding. They officially announced that they're refunding. That's not. Yeah, they're refunding. Sony is also refunding directly. So anyway, Sparrow, you're right. I'm doing it again. I'm done. Strider says Sony is not refunding. People are not getting money back. What? PS4 and Xbox are refunding. Okay, wait. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that more. Okay, people. I got it on PS4 now. Oh. Wait, are you guys saying you're not refunding, or are people like you have faith in it, or? Because I've seen many articles saying that specifically Sony is. So, I mean, that's not an issue. I got it refunded today on Xbox, says Scovs. Okay. I got a refund from Microsoft less than 5 minutes ago, says Dally Show. Okay. Well, there we go. Right. Okay. What am I? Okay. Barry says, if Microsoft or Sony or wherever you bought it from won't refund, you can contact CDPR and they will refund you. There's an email at the bottom of the announcement tweet. There you go. Okay.
We have a game. You need to retrieve a car.
Zeki says, so should I buy this game?
At the moment, a 6-3 car.
If you have a high-end
See the
PC
attachment for more on the wheels.
and you're going to focus like the main story and side quests.
And its owner.
Sony is not refunding. You have to go through CDPR. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, here's what I'll say. I'm not going to tell you to buy this game. I'm going to tell you to watch my stream for a little bit, see how you like it, and then make your own decision. Because even in perfect conditions, this is pretty much a perfect condition. I'm playing on an $85 million PC. So this is essentially perfect technical conditions. There's still problems. The game is still missing stuff. It is a huge amount of fun. I'm loving it and I'm having a great time, but I'm also a kind of person that can focus on the good parts of games and kind of like talk about the bad stuff and hope it gets better. So, you know, I mean, and I'm not everybody. Not everybody plays games like I do, and not everyone can focus on the good parts like I do. Some people, the bad stuff builds up and it ruins the experience. I'm not saying that's wrong. More power to you. I have been like that at times in my life. So, you know, it's a little, yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm done. Back to me enjoying the game. Sorry. Boop. Ooh. Oh, you bent over. Don't bend over. You're a very genuine person. I try to be, man. It can be a little, all I can do is try, dude. It's a tough world sometimes. Also, my regulars are sick of hearing me talking about this every, you know. Well, I've gotten better. I've been good about it today, but yeah. We're getting there. Ooh, legendary upgrade components. Nice. Good. Oh, more? What is this? Dude. We got a ping. think these guys are gonna one-shot. Yep. On the bright side, this place looks great. Boom, 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 boom.
We have a key.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
You need to retrieve a car. At the moment, a 6-3 car. See the attachment floor on the wheels. And its owner.
Come out!
That's the guy that got me before. One of these dudes. Why are you lying to us about your computer price? I'm not. It's an $87 million computer. Okay, let's see. Sort by quality. Oh, we got a lot of perps. What is this? These are? Okay. Nice. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's new? Okay, don't break that one down. Ooh. All the components. Hell yeah, dude. Shepard says I love this game. I love this game too. I'm having a great time with it. Dude, the perk that breaks down junk into components is my saving grace. You say that. You say that. But what I'm about to tell you is about to rock your world. And I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. I'm sorry. So this game actually has a mechanic where there is junk that is worth a huge amount of money, like jewelry and things like that. And that perk automatically breaks that down. Yeah, you're losing so much money by having that perk. The amount of money you have lost for stuff getting broken down into normal components is probably obscene. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I really wish they made it like so expensive jewelry didn't get broken down. Expensive items, really. Apparently there's more items than just jewelry. Yeah. Is it enough to use 100K to fix it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering the same thing. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, upload the software to start the car. Let's install the software. What perk am I talking about? It's a crafting perk that automatically breaks down junk. It's a fine perk, but what they just need to make it so like expensive junk doesn't get broken down. But it's a super useful perk normally. I done a thoughts video yet? Not yet. I'm going to do that after I finish the 100%. I do have a thoughts video up that's like interim thoughts, but not like total thoughts. Okay. Chat and mods, ping red. We're doing this. Here we go. Can I turn this off? Am I going to talk during this? Okay. All right, here we go. Hi, everybody. Cohh here with a quick tutorial on breaching, which is something you're going to do in Cyberpunk 2077. So breaching is a mini game where you line up 2 letters or numbers in different orders to get various rewards, in some cases to hack into things, get specific types of data, all that good stuff. It is a relatively simple game once you know how to do it, and it can be very lucrative, especially later on, to get lots of money. So breaching is broken down into 4 main areas. The first is the timer, which only starts when you start clicking, so you don't need to rush when it starts. Second is the buffer. This is determined by the OS implant in your cyberware. You normally start with a much smaller buffer, so keep that in mind as you're watching this tutorial. We then have the code matrix on the left. This is where you're going to be doing all your clicking. And then finally, we have the sequences on the bottom right. So what we're going to do, and what you want to do, is your goal is to get as many of the sequences in the allotted buffer as you can. So I'm a pretty advanced hacker at this stage of the game, so it's pretty easy for me. I have perks that give me the first line already completed. I have perks that make it so these chains are not as long, and I also have a huge buffer because I have a large OS upgrade in my cyberware. So for me, at this stage of the game, this stuff's pretty easy. But when you start, you have a small buffer, you have chains that are much larger, and there will be times when you won't be able to get all of them. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want to be looking for overlaps and things of that nature. So how does this game work? This game works by first selecting something in the top row. Then whenever you've picked something on that row, you can only select from that column. When you select something from the column, you can only select from that row, etc., etc. You fill the buffer with every click, and the point is to make as many of the chains as you can. So in this case, we can see we have E9-1C and BD-E9 as our buffers, as our 2 different things. So if we only had, or our 2 different sequences, if we only had 3, for instance, what we would want to do to try to overlap is we would want to do BD-E9 first. So we would want to do click, click, and then we'd have to pick something on this row, so we would have 1C. And that would let us get all 4 of these inputs, because you can see the overlap is at the E9 here, in one go. So there are going to be times when you cannot get all of these, especially early game. In those times, you want to focus on getting the V3s and work yourself down, because the V3s are going to give you more resources than the V2 or the V1. But of course, you do want to try to get as many as you can. So in this case, I'll show you here real quick. We're going to do, since we can see our overlap is at E9, and we want to get it in as few as possible, although it doesn't matter when you have this many buffers, as long as you get them, that's all that matters. We can start with BD. You can see the timer started when we clicked. Now we're locked to this row. So the next thing we can do is E9. You can see when I select E9, it lines up and it highlights what goes from here. E9, we just got this one installed. Now we're locked to the row here instead of the column. Now we can do 1C to finish. Now, you're going to see later that it's going to get a little bit more complicated. Sometimes you can have chains of 4, and sometimes your buffer is very small. So again, you'll have to really focus on trying to get ones to overlap to get them all from there. So yeah, that's how breaching works. You can make breaching easier, again, by getting OS upgrades. There's also perks in the intelligence tree to help you get an easier time. As you can see, my first one was already completed. I actually have a perk for that. I also have a perk that removes the amount that you need and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope this tutorial helps. Hope it helps speed up your breaching as well. And as always, thanks for watching. Stop by twitch.tv/CohhCarnage and come say hi. Bye-bye. We got it. Okay. There we go. I think that was it. I said everything like twice, so I'm pretty sure we got it. All right, great. Though I mixed up columns and rows. That's fine, whatever. Did I talk about backing out? No, but that's fine, whatever. I'm a couple beers in. It's cool. I called the sequences a buffer one time. Yeah, but I think I corrected myself, didn't I? I hope I did. Oh, Lord. What's my origin story? Well, I was actually born in California, and oh, I'm Corpo. Corpo. Aren't you the twin brother dude?
You really saved my ass. I can't thank you enough.
I've seen it. He's got it good.
What about the ride? You gonna fence it?
Well, I have to sooner or later. Know a guy in Sacramento, a collector? He'll set me up for life. Oh, but for now, I'm taking her with me. Spruce her up a little more.
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this beauty.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you gotta choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand.
Wow. This sounds insanely cynical, but cool, cool.
I've seen it. He's got it good.
Okay.
No. I've seen it.
Excellent.
He's got it good.
The car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you.
What weapons am I
Good
rocking?
deeds are always repaid in kind. Closing the contract.
He's got it good.
Until
I am
next time.
rocking a silenced pistol that has a high crit rate, a smart SMG with lock on, and then a gun that goes through walls and cover. Right here.
Don't lose faith. I've seen it. He's got it good.
Like that. It's a nice little setup. Oh god.
I've seen it.
And now I'm dead. But yeah, it's that stuff. Boom, 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 boom. You think I'm OP, but then you realize that the enemies are I'm basically playing on like realistic difficulty at this stage of the game. But I also do a lot of hacking, so if I'm trying to like not die, then I got all sorts of tricks I can do too.
No. I've seen it. He's got it good.
Shit. Make a run for it.
No, don't do this.
Shunk, shunk.
I've seen it. He's got it good.
I've seen it. He's like, what the? How did that even? You know what? Never mind. Whatever. Just cyberpunk things, bro.
No. I've seen it. He's got it good.
I've seen he's got a gun.
Cut
This
the
guy?
fuck out. I'ma fucking die here waiting.
I've seen it. He's got it good.
Who is saying all that? Who is saying all that jib jabber? Oh, this guy's still alive. He's gonna make it, guys.
I've seen it. it! He's got it good!
Okay, seriously, who is saying that?
Let me live!
Daddy, got a gun. He's fine. He's not fine. He was fine. Boop.
Time to fuck shit up!
Great.
Better stop praying!
Oh god. Oh man, I tell you, they take you down in like 2 taps. Hop, hop. And you're gone. You really got to play carefully on this difficulty. Why not do the Arasaka ending with this character since he's a Corpo? Well, I'm going to do an Arasaka ending on this guy for sure eventually. We're going to do all the endings. Guys, he's got a gun. Sure. All right, let's see here. So this was not the quest for that gun. Maybe here? Why can't I mark that? That's weird. Why getting rare blue purple drops so often? I think it's because this area is a little bit higher level. Like I'm level 36, and I think most of the stuff around here is like, yeah, like moderate and stuff. So this is level, you know, high level 30 area. Can you craft your way up from epic to legendary? You can later in the game, but early game there's kind of an issue with the crafting system. It doesn't give you the components to make upgrades early in the game. But you definitely towards the end of the game, crafting becomes much more viable. Yeah, much more viable. And at this point, crafting's great. I upgrade and use my weapons all the time. For upgrading and stuff.
Hey, you. Sitting in the wrong spot.
This isn't a bar?
It is. But it's our bar. Get up. Let's take a walk.
Hey, leave him alone, cabrones. Me? Go teach these assholes how to behave in my bar.
Ain't your biz here.
You heard what Pepe said. Take a fucking walk.
June, fuck off. Or I implant my blade in your ribs.
Just try, Gonk. Come on. Let's see what you got.
Well, just got real fucking interesting.
Yeah!
Oh damn.
What just happened?
Landed in a little trouble. Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night. Why'd you help me?
Because you would have caught a beating. Or worse.
This fucking town, these people, just here, minding my own business. If it weren't for you, I'd... Here, for your trouble. The rest, bartender got the rest.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh Corpo blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in, Vic.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then? On the house.
Won't say no to a free drink.
To good fortune and prosperity.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. No break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Nah, just don't want to go home. 10 years, man, you know? 10 years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow, since you brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you be? Base on it.
Run me through it.
It's about my wife, Red. Name's Cynthia. She's cheating. Damn sure of it. Only question is, who will? Could let it eat away at me. Or I could get someone like you. Ain't no more than an evening's work.
Sure she's cheating on you?
Let's start with the fact that she always stays late after work. I know she's lying. Called her office one night, she wasn't even there. Besides that, well, we got a kid together, right? Doesn't even look like me. Different hair, different eyes, all of it. Used to be easy to check these things, but with today's tech, there's a way around every test now.
Gonna have to keep tabs on your wife. Follow her around town. Where'd she be now?
She works nearby. I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like half this city.
Well, but today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Colorful.
Always like dressing up. Get a woman something nice for her birthday, anniversary. And what do you get in return?
Why you want to know who she's with? What's the point?
What's the point? What kind of gunk question is that?
Simple one. Answer it.
I want to look him in the eyes. Ask him how it feels fucking some other guy's wife. Breaking up a happy marriage.
Okay, fine.
Well, I mean,
You're my hero, V. Means a lot to me.
I'll help this dude as a friend, but I mean, obviously it's not a happy marriage, dude. Like,
Seedy bars, betrayal, a beguiling woman. Sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get something off his chest. It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
You about done. I'm trying to focus.
musing Keanu. Oh, I love it, dude. Guys, I gotta get out of here. Oh, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I gotta go. It's been another cozy stream in the books. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. ET, or maybe a little bit earlier, we're going to be continuing our Cyberpunk adventure. I hope to see you there for it. We're probably going to be doing Cyberpunk maybe all day, maybe some Phoenix at the end. We'll see. But man, I am loving this run so much. And yeah, hope to see you guys here for it. On that note, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are around the globe. As always, have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you fine folks tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET for more fun and games. Bye-bye.